Hi, my handsome faces and pretty faces. So today we are at Jamestown Park. Hold on, I'm about to say it. Let me clear my throat. Get your ass up and take your kids to Jamestown Park before I have to come and take them to Jamestown Park. And you know, if I have to come and take them to Jamestown Park, you got to buy me lunch, buy us a toy, put gas in my car, let me use your car, put gas in your car, and you have to give me some fruit snacks. Plus, you got to get my toes and my nails done. And you got to give me a blunt because I'm going to need it. So, I'm really going to need it at Jamestown Park because there's nothing there to do. Nothing. Nothing there to do. I will not recommend taking your kids to Jamestown Park unless you buying a bouncy house. That's the only way I can see this working. On a rate of 1 to 10, I would say Jamestown Park is a 1. I think it's more for trails. It's not for you to take your ninjas and have fun because they will not be having any type of fun at Jamestown Park. I have some of the best wall climbers in the world. So we need wall climbers in the world, Craig. Not just the city, the world, Craig. Be tackling toddlers to get to playground sets and all of that stuff. We need wall climbers in the world, Craig. So we made the best of it. I guess I could say that. But get your ass up and take your kids to Jamestown Park so they could go down the one big slide they got and they could go down the little tiny infant slide that they got. They will have a blast if you make it a blast. We could have ran around the park even more, but my kids was like, no, ma'am. No, this is it. I'm tired of doing this same wall climbing routine over and over and over and over again because they couldn't do too much there. It ain't much to do there. It ain't much to do. So we went down the slide that they had, but I would not advise you to take your kids to Jamestown Park if you don't want to keep them entertained. Because you can do that at home. You don't need a park to do that. You can do that at home, okay? My kids still became sugar powder ninjas, but with a limit. They were running low on sugar at this park. So, if you want to take your kids to Jamestown Park, go ahead. Be my guest. We would never go to Jamestown Park again. Jamestown Park was not for us. Maybe it could be for me and my older kids and we could go on a walking trail. But for my little babies, Jamestown Park is not a park that you want to take your kids to. You don't even want to have a picnic at Jamestown Park for your kids to play because there's nothing for your kids to do unless you rent bouncy houses and stuff like that. Then, yeah. But as far as you just getting up, taking your kids to Jamestown Park, this is all you have right here. This is all you have. You don't have much. They ain't serving much. So if you want to go. But I'm going to say this one last time. Get your ass up and take your kids to Jamestown Park. Unless I have to come and do it. But if I have to come and do it, you're going to have to get us lunch, get us a toy, get me breakfast, let me use your car, put gas in my car and in your car, give me some fruit snacks so I can get the kids, and put a bouncy house up there because that's the only way we're going to have fun here, okay? You're going to have to help me, help me. Because that's the only way Jamestown Park is working for everybody to enjoy themselves. So, I'll come and do it for you. But you're going to have to keep us entertained because I can't keep us entertained here because there's nothing to entertain. Nothing. Nothing to entertain. Think the parking lot bigger than the park, okay? Okay. As long as we on the same page here, don't go to Jamestown Park. Don't go to Jamestown Park. That's all I'm going to say here. Don't take your kids to Jamestown Park if you don't have any things to keep them entertained with. Like, we had chalk and all of that stuff, but don't take your kids to Jamestown Park. Unless you got a motherfucking army of play toys. Because that's the only way I see Jamestown Park working for anybody. As you can see, I value your time more than I value me and my kids' time. So don't take your kids to Jamestown Park unless you are going on the trail and walking around the park. But don't take your babies. Bye.